You know, women's event is not only a great way to spend an evening, but it's actually the largest gala dinner celebrating LGBT folks in our community on the East Coast. It's the time of year that we come together, and perhaps most importantly for us, we raise money for the services and programs of the center that we deliver 365 days a year. The work we do is as broad and expansive as our community. For women specifically, we offer a lesbian cancer initiative. We have support groups and other groups for young women who are coming out in our community. We have recovery services, smoking cessation, immigration support, a 20-year strong family program that is making the dream of having children and having families a reality for our community. We offer cultural and social events like a Women of Color game night, and women's art exhibits, as well as film. The bottom line is, we want everyone in our community to be happy, healthy, and equal. And New York State took a huge step forward this summer towards equality when the New York State Legislature passed marriage equality. The center, along with our supporters, welcomed 450 people into our building, many of whom were couples that got married on the very first day that marriage was legal in New York State. It was incredibly touching, and the center remains the place where many of us, myself included, come to mark the most important days of our lives. We did this on Friday, last night. We had a Veterans Day reception, and it was the first Veterans Day reception after the repeal of Don't Ask, Don't Tell. You know, speaking of telling, when I was younger, I used to enter storytelling contests, and I would win sometimes, and my mom was really proud of me because she's actually very shy, and she was amazed that her daughter could get up and speak in public, and I wasn't afraid. And at the time, most of my childhood, my mom was an assistant director of an African-American community center in upstate New York. And today, many years later, I am the very proud executive director of an LGBT community center here in New York. My mom and I have, we've changed a lot, and it is my distinct honor and pleasure to welcome to the stage my very shy still, but very powerful mother, Pamela Testone.
How proud am I to be the mother of Glennda Testone. Wow, I'm on the big screen. I'm here tonight to talk about the importance of the center. I mean, this life-enriching, life-saving community center that means so much to so many people. And I'm here to ask you to give to this important effort. The best way I thought I could do this was to tell you about how I came to accept my own gay daughter. And it did not start out in a very important way, so hold your applause. But as you can see, it has a happy ending. My memory's not the best, but luckily, I kept a journal. And I'm going to read to you a few brief excerpts. May 12th, 2004. My beautiful 27-year-old daughter tells me she is dating a woman. How can this be? She was a boy magnet in high school. Wait, cheerleading captain, prom queen. Senior year, she dated the captain of the basketball team. A year ago, she was living with her boyfriend in New Jersey. July 30th, 2005. Glennda is coming today with her girlfriend. All day, Friday, Saturday. This part isn't supposed to be funny. And you will see, it starts not to be. It's 3 o'clock in the morning and I can't sleep. I am terrified. How am I going to do this? All that time when I have to pretend. I have to be nice to her girlfriend. I have to act kind and caring and convince them I am okay with the relationship. I am not okay. Previously, when Glennda would come to the lake, I would be excited and happy. Now, all that has changed, and I dread this visit. If I was an accepting, supportive mother, Glennda wouldn't be dreading coming. Accepting is what I need to be. The whole weekend, the whole time, convincingly. How good an actress am I? This weekend will be my screen test. November 13th, 2006. Brooklyn, here I come. I think the best thing for me to do is insulate myself. Although I am feeling a little better than the last time I saw Glennda and her girlfriend, I am still not sure I am in control of my emotions. The truth is, Glennda is with a woman now. What need has she of me, her mother? Now it gets better. October 10th, 2009. Wow, it's been a really long time since I have written, and I have come a long way since then. Glennda got a job running the gay center in New York City. And I am truly proud and completely excited for her. She's helping other LGBT people come out and find support, and Glennda took me on a tour of the center. It's a huge and amazing place, which it is. I may not know much about the gay world, but I know what a lifeline, a good, strong community center can be. We have been supporting and advocating for African American people in Syracuse at the Southwest Community Center for years. Walking around Glennda's center, seeing the energy, the love, and especially the young people finding community with each other, I think for the first time I knew that being gay is not going to hold Glennda back, but instead propel her forward. I realize there are places in the world that are completely accepting. That is all I have wanted for her all along. Even though the center is primarily for LGBT people, I think it healed me today too. Learning to accept Thank you. Learning to accept my gay daughter has been a long process, but I am finally becoming the mother I should have been all along. Community centers, and I know this from experience, don't just heal individuals. They heal, they heal families and even entire communities. All right. Oh. I'm right. Don't do that. I have to finish this. Okay. Today is November 12th, 2011. And if I was writing in my journal, I would say I'm honored to be at the 14th anniversary of the annual women's event. And I'm asking you to please, this time, dig a little further in your pockets because the center only exists with contributions and nights, fundraising events like this. Every LGBT person deserves a space, and they deserve to be accepted for who they are and loved for it. That's what tonight's about. And for mothers everywhere, I guess I'm representing mothers to some extent. And I'm representing my beautiful daughter. And no matter where you are in your journey, I thank you and I appreciate anything you can give tonight.
Thank you. You're going to stand up here for a second. We're going to thank you guys so much for being so nice to my mom.